Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw an ice wizard from Clash Royale. Let's start with the eye on the left. We're going to draw a curve from the outside of the eye coming down in the inside. Starting up here, we're going to go up and then we'll just pull it down a little bit further. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve that goes downwards. Starting on the end, we're going to do a slight overlap, curve around and towards the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're going to flip this over, leaving a gap in the middle. We'll start in the inside of the eye, curving up and out. Now we're going to connect the inside part of the eye to the outside, leaving a little overlap, like so. Let's tuck the iris in underneath. So we're going to draw like a half circle tucked in underneath the eyelid. Starting on the top, we'll circle around, and then back up to the top. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Starting at the top, circling around, and then back up to the top. Let's add a little highlight circle on the top area of the iris. So up here, just going to draw a little circle. We'll do the same thing on the right side. And then in behind the highlight, we're going to draw a little pupil. So a little circle tucked in underneath the highlight, and we'll color that in black. We'll do the same thing on the right side. From here, I'm just going to give him a little bit of an eye bag. So on the left side here, in the inside of the eye, we're just going to curve underneath the eye. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Let's draw in the eyebrow over the left eye. So we're going to start just above the outside of the eye, coming up. We're going to curve down towards the inside. Now at the top here, we're going to curve downwards and out. From here, let's draw the top of the eyebrow. So starting on the end, we're going to curve up. Now we're going to do an angle going outwards, going up towards the left. Now we want to make our way down to the inside, but we're going to draw a little jagged edge. So we're going to draw a straight line going across. We're going to go up at an angle. Now we're going to curve down towards here, towards the inside of the eye, leaving a slight gap. We'll go up one more time, and then we'll connect to the inside of the eyebrow, like that. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now starting on the inside, we're going to curve up and out over the eye, and we'll do a curve coming down to the side of the eye. Let's go back to the center. Now we're going to take this and just flip it over on the right. Starting on the inside, we'll curve up, draw a little angled line coming down. Now we're going to go up with a curve, going up to the top. We'll angle down. Now we're going to go outwards, going out towards the right. We'll angle in, and now we want to connect that point to the bottom of the eyebrow. Let's draw in the bridge of the nose. So from the tips of the eyebrows, I'm just going to curve inwards towards the center of the nose, right down here. We're going to leave a little gap in the middle. From here, let's draw the tip of the nose. So stepping down here, we're going to draw a little curve. Just a slight curve. Now on the left side, we're going to angle up and out. On the right, we'll go up and out. And we're just going to curve these up in towards the nose bridge. Now let's step down from the tip of the nose and draw in the mouth. So it's from left to right, we're just going to draw a curve. Just going down and then up. We're going to draw in the mustache after we've drawn on the side of the face. So at the bottom corners of the eyebrow, we're going to draw 2 straight lines coming down. Down to about the same height as the mouth. From here, let's curve in towards the chin. Now the chin is flat, so we're going to leave a little gap here. So from the jaw on the left, we're going to curve inwards. And then on the right, we'll curve inwards, leaving that big gap. Now we're going to close that off with a straight line going across. Let's draw in the mustache. So just above the mouth in the middle, we're going to draw an upside down V, leaving a little gap towards the nose. From here on the corners of the mouth, we're going to curve in towards the chin. So from the top on the left, we'll curve down. On the right, we'll curve down. Now on the side of the nostrils, we're just going to angle outwards and down. Coming out like that. Now we're going to curve the sides of the mustache. So from here, we're going to curve down to the jaw. Coming downwards. And then for a little bit of cheekbone, from that corner there, we're just going to curve up and out towards the left. On this side, we'll curve up and out towards the right. Let's draw on the top of the forehead. So from this corner, at the bottom of the eyebrow, we're going to curve around the eyebrow and up. Curving up. Over here, we'll do the same thing. So curving up. Now we're going to make our way down towards the center point here. So on the left side, we're going to curve in. And then we're going to do a little angled line going up. Now we want to come in towards the middle, right down here. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Starting from the center, we'll curve up and out. We'll angle in. And we're going to curve up to the top of the head on the right. Let's draw in the hair. So we're going to draw a series of spikes that go up to a top point. So we're going to start just beside the eyebrow on the left, Right here we're going to curve up and out. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. So lining up the bottom, curving up and out. Now we're going to curve these inwards to a point. So on the left side, we're going to curve in. On the right, we'll curve in to the same height. Now we're going to curve these back down. We're going to aim towards that point there with a short curve coming in like that. On the right, we'll do the same thing. Now we're going to do another set of spikes. So from here, we're going to curve inwards. On the right, we'll do the same thing, again, to the same height. Now we're going to pull these back in with a little curve on both sides. Now we're going to make our way to a center point just above here. So from this point, we're going to curve up towards the middle, then we'll curve down on the right side. Let's add some lines in the hair. So from the center, I just want to curve up, curving up towards that point there. Over here, I'm going to curve up. We'll do one more on the side, just a smaller one. On this side right here, curve in and up towards that point. Over here on the left, we'll curve up. Now we're going to add a couple more lines on the side of the head. So right here, it's going to curve out. We'll draw one more on the side. And then on the right, we'll do the exact same thing, curving up. Let's tuck the ears in behind the hair. So just up here along this line, we're going to curve down and in behind the head. We'll do the same thing on the right. So starting on the hair, curving down and in behind the head. We'll add a little curve inside the ears, curving outwards. From here, let's tuck in the fur collar around the head, coming down the middle of the body. So I'm going to start with the left side first, because this is going to overlap the right. So starting from the chin on the corner here, we're going to curve down and right down in towards the middle of the face. On this side, we're going to curve in the opposite direction, curving down and in behind. Now, in behind the head, I want to curve around the jaw, and then just follow this line coming down to the same height. Starting beside the ear, I'm going to curve out. Now I'm going to pull this back in, and then just follow this curve all the way down to the same height as the middle. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So we're going to curve out, and then come down. Starting beside the ear, we're going to curve out. We're going to come in, and we're going to come straight down. Let's draw a straight line from end to end here. So from the left side, we're going to go straight across over towards the right. Now this is the top edge of the belt buckle. So on this end, we're going to come straight down. On the right, we'll come straight down with the same length line. Now we're going to connect those 2 points on the ends to create a rectangle. Now let's trace this out on the inside. Starting on the left, come down. We want to create an even spaced gap all the way around. One thing I almost forgot is the bottom lip. So just below the mouth, right down here, I'm just going to draw a little curve like that. From here, let's just draw on the top edge of the belt. So this is going to be a little bit lower than these points in the belt buckle. So we're going to step down and draw a curve going across and slightly up on the left side. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to layer in the vest in behind this. So on the shoulders, right up here, on the left side, we'll curve out and down. On the right, we'll curve out and down. Now we're going to curve this in towards the chest area. So right about here. So on the left side, we'll just curve down. On the right, we'll curve down. We're going to do an overlap for the sides of the body. So up here, we're going to curve over that line, down to there. And we're going to do a straight line connecting to the top of the belt. Let's do the same thing over here. So starting at the top, we'll curve around and down. And we'll connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now let's finish off the belt. So at these 2 corners at the bottom, we're going to pull 2 short lines coming down. Now we're going to connect that behind the belt buckle. So curving in behind, making sure there's a slight overlap on the inside. On the left side here, we're going to draw 2 dots. So circle, color that in black, and then one right beside it. Before I get into the legs, let's draw the arm on the left. So I'm just going to have this hanging down in a fist. So we start with the sleeve first. So from this corner, we're going to step down a bit and continue that curve going down on the side of the arm. We're going to pull this in behind the body with a curve, coming in like that. Now we're going to draw in the inside part of the arm. So just down here, we're going to curve down and in. Let's draw on the knuckle. We're going to come out in an angle. We'll go straight down with a short line. Now this is this part of the knuckle. And we're going to go in. On the end here, we're just going to draw a little bracket to just close off the thumb. Now about halfway along this line, we're going to draw a straight line coming down. This is for the first finger. We're going to go across and then just curve it up. So we're going straight across and then just curving it up. Let's layer a couple fingers in behind here. So just on the side of this finger, we're going to curve up Now for the third one, we're just going to tuck this in all the way up underneath the sleeve. So right here, we're just going to curve up and tuck that in underneath the sleeve. On the right side, I'm going to have his hand out holding an ice ball here. So let's start with the sleeve first. So starting at the top, I'm going to curve down. I'm going to curve this back in behind the body. Curving in like that. Let's start with the inside part of the arm. So the arm is going to come down towards the elbow, across to an open hand. So we're going to start with the inside part of the arm first. So just down here, we're going to draw a curve. Down towards the elbow, we're going to go across the lower forearm. So from the elbow, we'll curve across. Now we're going to overlap the back of the palm here. So we're going to start up here, doing overlap, curving across, like that. Now from here we're going to layer in the fingers. So from here we're going to curve up, and then just pull that down. We're going to draw another finger. So just along this line, we're going to curve up, and then just pull that in behind that first finger. And then for the third one, we're just going to repeat this. One more finger coming down. From here, we want to draw on the back of the palm, so this side here. So from this finger, from the end, we're going to step up a bit. We're going to curve up, and then around. Let's draw on the ice ball here. So just at the top of this palm, we're going to curve up and in. From this point, we're going to angle it in. Now we're going to do an overlap, so stepping down, curving up, and then down at an angle. About halfway along this angle, we're going to go up to a point. Now we're going to come down the opposite side. So we're going to curve down. We'll step up from that point, do an angled line. Now we're going to pull this in behind the finger. So curving in behind that finger. We're going to draw in the back side of the forearm. So up here, we're going to curve across and in. And we're going to draw on the bicep. Now we want to retain the same thickness of the arm on both sides. So just down here, I'm going to curve up underneath the sleeve. Let's go down here and draw on the bottom of the fur trim. Starting from the bottom corner of this belt buckle, we're going to curve out towards the left. Now we're going to curve this back around in towards the center of the buckle, keeping that same thickness as we have up here. So we're going to round out the end. Now we're going to curve this back up and then in towards the middle. Let's go to the right side. So this corner here, we're going to curve out towards the right, round out the end. Now we're going to pull this in behind here. So curving around and then up. For the sides of the vest, from this corner of the belt, we're just going to curve down. Curving down on both sides. Now, in the middle here, we're going to draw a curve for the lower torso. Just in the middle gap there. Let's draw the insides of the leg. So on the left side, we're going to step in and curve down. On the right, we'll curve down. Now we're going to take these points, round out the bottom of the pant, and tuck it in underneath the fur trim. Curving around, and then up, around, and up. The final stage, we're going to draw in the feet. So let's draw a curve from underneath the pant cuff, coming down towards the heel. We'll do the same thing on the right. So stepping in, curving down towards the heel. Now we're going to draw a curve for the bottom of the foot. So from the heel, we'll curve over towards the left, and we'll curve over towards the right, making sure they're the same length. From the left side toe, we're going to curve up and in. We're going to step up slightly and do a little wrinkle. So we're just going to overlap another curve. And in that little gap there, we're going to curve up and out. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Curve up and then down. From up here, we're just going to draw another wrinkle going across. Now from that gap, we want to curve up and underneath the pant. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's the Ice Wizard from Clash Royale. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out our Clash of Clans playlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.